Hello guys, the DB Grinder here, back at it again with another video, and this time we have Proteus Angelo T versus level 100 Bayleaf, and this is going to be a $34 tournament finals. The winner of this will win $34, the loser will win nothing. Also, make sure to go ahead and check out Dragon Riders Games Facebook page, link down below at the very top of the description, if you want to go ahead and play in any of their future tournaments. Also, you can check out Proteus's Twitch, linked right under that, and hopping right in. We are going to see a few ties here into level 100, winning the rock, paper, scissors, shoot. They're going to choose to go second, 40 versus 41. Opening hands, we have Crossout, Imperm, Prosperity, Carrot, DD Crow. They have Crow, Ash, Rose, Afterburners. Oh, you're an animal for bringing Striker into this format. An absolute animal. Activate Prosperity, go Banish. I wish it banished face up, but did not activate any effects that were banished. Then I get to see what you're playing. Oh, I mean, you're kind of revealing that you have Ash Blossom by saying this, because otherwise you would know what they're playing if they mill. So that's, maybe you're just bluffing. Maybe it's just a bluff. But go ahead, mill. We see that they also have Slay in their deck. Then look at the top six. We're going to grab back blue, put the others back to the bottom now. And then we could just normal summon out Carrot. Normal summon Carrot, special summon blue effect to go search Jet. In response, the opponent's going to Ash Blossom that. Overlay, go for Gigantic effect. Chain Imperm on it, chain Crossout, hitting Imperm. Banishing Imperm. Detach, bring out Swap Frog effect to go dump. So now Swap Frog's going to go ahead and dump Ronin Totem, make Elf effect, target Swap Frog. And then in response, they could chain DD Crow if they wanted on the Swap Frog. Or they could let this go through, and then they go Swap Frog effect to go dump. And then, yep, they're going to go ahead dump Swap Frog, banish it for Ronin Totem. Now you chain DD Crow, targeting Ronin Totem. Get that out of here. They do get an extra body on board, because otherwise they wouldn't have had this swap. They wouldn't have had the other frog for that anyways. Then they're going to set Imperm, pass turn, draw Eagle Booster. But it does get Ronin Totem out of there permanently. So go standby phase, main phase, afterburner, target elf, chain elf effect, targeting the blue in the graveyard, and then elf gets popped, blue effect goes search. Also, there's no way you're playing Eagle Booster in your deck. Oh my gosh. Splight elf is insane. It actually is. Both the XYZ and the Link are ridiculous. Make Hayate. What was the point of even popping that? Like, for Carrot? It's like... They're going to go battle phase, attack Swap Frog, activate the effect to go dump. So, they'll go ahead, dump Ray, main phase 2, Kagari effect on Afterburner. DD Crow the Afterburner. Make shit. And then they're thinking if they want to set Eagle Booster, keep it in hand. They are going to keep it in hand, so that way Shiz effect will go through. So that way you can grab Engage. And then pass turn. They draw blue. Now go main phase, special summon out blue effect. And then it's going to go search out red. We already have Jet. What a top deck. I mean, wasn't really needed because we can get Jet in the starter in the blue in the red. So like it wasn't that big of a deal. Go for Gigantic effect, detach, go summon, and then it's gonna bring out Swap Frog. Doesn't use Swap Frog effect there. Yeah, there's no Dupe Frog. Activate starter go summon. Yeah, it's like Dupe Frog is becoming less and less popular. Weird. I don't know. Get rid of those, go for elf effect. It's almost as if, like, this deck already plays a lot of cards that aren't super good to draw. Like, I don't know, people that keep telling me that Ronin Totem and Dupe Frog aren't bad draws. Like, they're not driver, right? They're not driver. They do have some impact on what your turn could be. You could normal summon Ronin Totem, special summon a Splight. Is that bad? No, it's not bad at all. But what is good in that scenario? The Ronin Totem or the Splight? And it's like, oh, but you need a level 2 to make Splight live. It's like, there's like so many level 2s that, like, that it comes up, But like, you know what I mean? It's just, it's not good. Like it's almost unjustifiable to play Dupe Frog. Now, if the format changes, could I see Dupe Frog be played more? Yes. If Alpha, the Master of Beast, starts being played more, Dupe Frog will be better. If Pankratops is starting to be played more, Dupe Frog will be better. But you know, if just Pankratops becomes popular, you wouldn't play Dupe Frog because it's a one of. We're just not playing around that heavily with our deck list like that. Yeah, there's a few other things. Like if the Danger tier element build becomes super popular and they're like summoning Bigfoots and Thunderbirds, then yes, Dupe Frog again. But it's like all that stuff needs to happen first before I put Dupe Frog in my deck, because Dupe Frog just isn't that good. Summon out red, and then we go battle phase. We are going to Gigantic, attack Shiz, and then, you know, one spell in both graveyard. They're going to... They can't Ray, because Gigantic. Oh my gosh. I already knew this deck, like, this deck was already bad because a deck like Tier Element or a deck like Splight, they can play through 3 low impact hand traps and still end on a little bit. And my Sky Striker deck does not like that. And the decks like this also just has Mystic Mind super easily with Smashers, so like this deck didn't have a lot going for it. But that interaction makes me want to play the deck so much less. But also, why did we crash then? Why didn't we leave Gigantic on board? Toad be over. And just leave Gigantic, and Gigantic's free. You could get rid of it for your red. You could just leave it there. I don't know, kind of weird. Maybe I'm missing something. Activate Engage, Chain Toad. They kind of imperm Toad because Elf's pointing to it. And an Elf effect, target Carrot. They admit defeat. Going on to the next game now. We're going to go ahead and we are going to see level 100 choose to go first. Opening hands, we have Diva. Never mind. Okay, they just didn't dump Dupe Frog last game. Like these plays are hard to read. I don't know. Called by Diva, red. Okay. I mean, honestly, right now, I expect more than half the people to be on Dupe Frog. Just because, like, you know, format standards or whatever, people follow what happens. But then brains will start expanding more. I mean, the thing is crazy how Post-Pod isn't even out yet, but it feels like it is. And they have Rhoda, Nib, Rose, Area Zero, DD Crow. Hey, one day might be on this card. Right now, I'm not. Rhoda, go search Ray. I do think that the format, changing parts of the format will be fun. The format itself seems like it's not going to be super great after, like, you know, all the testing I've done. It seems kind of whack. Area Zero, Chain Ray, bring out Shiz, Mill 3. With Eagle Booster there, they're going to put back Ray, put back DDG, and then set Eagle Booster, end phase, Shiz effect. Okay, we could have also left that on field to ensure that we get Shiz effect. Shiz go search engage. And then pass turn, draw Rodent Totem. Oh man, it's just so crazy how bad Sky Striker is into this upcoming format. Deep Sea Diva, bring out Diva, and then special summon out red. And then overlay, go for Gigantic effect. That goes through. Okay, so now your Ray can't activate, your Nib can't activate, your Eagle Booster is still not doing anything, your Engage is for follow-up, your Rose is a starter for follow-up, you have DD Crow, nice. So bring out Swap Frog effect. Also don't like Area Zero. I really don't. It just always feels so bad. Even in that scenario with a Ray Area Zero, still doesn't feel good. Send Summon, because then I have to like use my Ray effect like that turn 1. It's like, do I really want to be playing in like Gamma like that? Swap Frog effect, Swap Frog, banish Swap Frog for Ronin Totem. In response, the opponent's going to chain DD Crow. Now we're going to chain red, tribute Swap Frog to negate that, bring out Rodent Totem. Gigantic Splight is an overloaded card. Keck, the last part of the effect is insane. It's OP, neither player. It'd be a fine card if it wasn't... What? What do you mean it'd be a fine card if it didn't limit that? What? Okay, yeah, I guess the deck can get hit with Nib, but like, the summoning the level 2 is the broken part. What are you talking? If it didn't do that, the card literally would have no effect. Activate, your opponent can't summon anything but level 2s this turn. Okay, cool. Now you're Nib proof. That's like it. You're Nib proof, you're Gamma proof. But they would have game with this. Nice. The level 2. What are you talking about? Go for Elf. And then Rodent Totem. Banish to summon. Okay. Then Elf effect, target Swap Frog to bring out. Said misclick. Okay, overlay those, go for Toad. Additional normal off the swap. What did swap add back? Hold on. Am I dumb? Was I paying too much attention to this? Return swap frog to hand. Okay. And then they discarded it for the swap and summoned out the swap, right? Declared swap frog, returned the hand, sent the run tone and brought out swap. Okay. Just making. I'm not getting caught up in that whole swap frog normal summon thing again. That's not happening. I'll tell you what. Beat over, attack. Like Dupe Frog's protecting the board. He's our boy, Lord and Savior here. He's got his little hat on. Set called by, pass. Draw called by. Then standby phase is fine. Main phase. Activate, engage. In response, chain totally awesome. You're going to send itself. Chain called by on Toad. Called by on Toad's nice. Said big think is hard. They're going to go search afterburners. And then activate afterburner, target elf. In response, Keck, I targeted the wrong one. Can I retarget it? If it's okay, if not. 2 minutes have passed? Bro, that's a problem all around. Elf effect, target Rodent Totem. Chain called by on Shizuku. So bring out Rodent Totem, that gets popped. The back row would get popped then. They can still pop Area 0 though. Area 0 effect goes summon. That used to be my favorite way to like get to a starter back in like 2019. Afterburners pop Area 0. I was always like, yes sir, we're doing our thing now. Go for Kagari effect, chain Rose. So summon out Rose, add back engage. And then end of main. They're gonna go battle phase, beat over the Dupe Frog. And then they can get Dupe Frog effect to add back from the grave, grab back Swap Frog. And then deck or graveyard. Yeah, I know. Haha, I'm saying didn't know that. Yeah, then they're going to go ahead, beat over red, main phase 2, turn those into Zeke. Zeke effect, banish Rodent Totem, engage Ghost Surge. See, like, at this very moment, deck seems nice. Overall, deck is not nice. Draw Rose. There's no point in making shiz since it's under called by. Pass, draw DD Crow. Main phase, end phase, Rodent Totem comes back. Pass turn. Thinking an end phase. Alright, draw Hornet. Now, Widow Anchor, Chain Hornet. Yep, this is a game as long as they just attempt to go for it. Go for Kagari effect, target engage, Chain Crow, go for Unicorn. And then go for access code effect, getting attack. And then they're going to normal summon out Rose. Okay, and then they admit defeat. So going on into game 3 now, we're going to see Striker be forced to go first. Opening hands, we have Harpies, Jet, Starter, Imperm, Ash. They have to be playing more than one Eagle if they've drawn it this much. And if so, playing one of it's already wrong. TC Boo, oh, Harpies, multi-roll Ash. Sad day. Set TC Boo, set Eagle, end phase. Why are you setting Eagle? Your whole follow-up is gone. You can't even use Graveyard effect of Ray. What is the point of setting this? So that way this can't get hit with their afterburners. Like, what? Like, what do you think you're gonna protect your monster from card effects, and why? Why would you want to protect it from card effects? You wouldn't. You'd want to protect it so that way you have Ray follow-up. But Ray follow-up isn't going to happen with Gigantic, so you may as well get the Engage follow-up. Normal summon, special summon, jet effect to go search. That goes through. So go ahead, search Smashers. We already have Starter. Activate Starter. They admit defeat. They could Ash, but then they're going to go for Gigantic, and the Elf, and the beating this, into us having a Toad versus their multi-roll. Plus whatever they draw, we can beat whatever they draw with Toad. So they just admit defeat there. GG's. How to win this matchup? Lol, it's so hard. I had a Floodgate to win. You had the Alto. Do you play any other spell? Trap Hate. I had 3 Lightning Storms and 3 Prosperity. Would have preferred this, to be honest. Yeah, it's like Barrier's not good. It's mediocre. I'm thinking in this deck it's probably decent against this deck. Stops the Gigantic, stops the Toads. Rest of it probably doesn't matter that much. Yeah. I'd Ash the Starter here, then we make a Gigantic, I hit it. Yeah, it's very good in combination. What was the last card in hand? Yeah, I would have won, lol. Oh my gosh. Your deck is not good. You forgot, you messed up too. You could have searched, because think of it. We could have had Engage multi-roll, and then a top deck. We could have at least tried to play it out and still would have lost, but we could have tried. But seeing how long the match was, we could see that it was about, wow, an hour long. We're going to see Proteus win the $34 there. With all that being said, the DB Grinder signing off. Peace. Have a nice day. Stay safe.